Okay, how's the sound now? Do we have sound? Can y'all hear me? Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Testing, 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 testing. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to start back from the beginning. I was almost through the chat, too. Okay, we got Michelle, Candace, Katie Crafts, Vintage Style by Joe, along with Gemma and little baby Jessie, my babies. And then Auntie Michelle says, hi, Danelle, Quasar, Sky, Kiwi, Lacey May, Sophia, Luna, Pitsy, Chewy, and all the fishies and bees. And we got Miss Dawn Stewart, and we got Nanita, and do. Awesome sauce, Joe. I don't know if I can afford to keep coming to yours because, you know, we're going to have to work out a trade. Then we got Diana, Nanita, and Miss Melissa runs with quilts. And thank you, Melissa. And we got Charlotte. And Miss Karen T. Don't give me the check. All right. So, everybody, how are y'all doing today? So today we are going to be working on I'm going to be working on this beautiful, gorgeous thing here. And it's called, I did a little bit of organizing. And so let me angle this down. Oh, before I do. Okay, so I had this at a perfect angle. Let me see if I messed it up. Look at that, guys. Look at this thing. Isn't she gorgeous? I mean, you get a close-up of her now. Look at the eye. Look at that eye, guys. I cannot believe how gorgeous this is. This is so pretty. I love her. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back over here because I need to lower my thing here. Because I have been doing some organizing. And since I've been doing some organizing, then I need to, because I wanted to figure out a way of being able to do this on my live streams where it's going to try and not take me as long during my live streams, and I can still keep this all coordinated and looking good and moving along. So let me get all my pieces I need for this. Okay, make sure I have this on good area here. Up, turn off that light so you don't get the extra glare. Okay, the chat got really silent. Everybody still here? Hello, hello, Ali, Ali, Atten Free. Check, 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 check. Y'all got silent on me. So, I created these I got these little plastic sleeves here that goes in like 3-ring binders, and I am putting my finished blocks or my finished glue pieces that I have completed up for each block into one, and then each of the additional blocks that I need to make up, I'm pre-cutting the fabric larger than what I need and putting that paper in with it so that way there I can be able to get this taken care of. And then I got my little cheat sheet color cards. So for this first one here, and I've gotten this all done up for the next 3 pieces that I need to sew up for block number C5. So I'm going to work on that today for those next 3 pieces. Now, would you guys prefer to stay looking over here, or do you want to watch my machine? It's up to you. Let me know. While I work on getting stuff over here out of my way. So you can either watch down here or you can watch my machine. Let me know which one you prefer. In the meantime, I'm going to put this one up here. And I got all these all put together. I did take the number thing that Sean has created that helps out with all of the legit kits and everything. He actually has it in color. I printed mine out in black and white and just cut them up. And I have separated them all out into sections. Like these are all the number ones. Then we got all these number twos and so forth and so on. So, machine, please. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let me turn off my camera and get y'all down there where y'all can see. And let's see how this goes. Okay, get y'all up here. Excuse my little notes I put for my sticky notes I put on my laptop for myself. There we go. All right. There we go. Now you can see. Oh man, I messed it up. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to go. Girl, I'm trying to be organized. I'm like, the only way of doing this properly is by being organized. So I got to be organized. Trying to take a page out of Auntie Donna's book on this. So, okay, there we go. Yay! I got the right angle now. Okay, so this here is the legit kit I'm doing. It is the lion. And I am, see, it's design number 6, so it's the legit kit lion. And when it's completed, it's supposed to be 60 by 80. We'll see if mine actually comes out that way. Because my stuff never seems to come out the proper size. Wait. One second, I gotta pick up a thread that I tossed down. Bending is getting a little less uncomfortable for me. So my tailbone feels like it's slowly starting to get better. So for now, I'm just going to put these 2 pieces over here because I've already completed those. The next one I have is, so I've already done all the folding and everything. So all I got to do is take this stuff out. I'm going to turn my iron on. So all I got to do, I already got all the folding done up. All the pieces, I've already done them up and cut them out larger than what I need. A little bit larger than the 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, probably like a 1/2 an inch seam allowance around it. And then I put I used a pencil and very lightly drew a number on the back of the ones I could. So that way there I would know what needs to go where. Okay, so we are going to get this angled up just properly for me. And then once I get that angle just right, I will use I need to get my small mat. I have a small little mat that I use here. Oh, thank you, Karen T. Yeah, so if you guys see up above, you'll see I have a goal listed. And that is for any super chats that are made today will get you a free, well, technically not free since you're going to be paying for the super chat, but it'll get you a chance to have a Zoom session with me, and it'll be with me and whoever else does the super chat. And I will coordinate the date. It'll be on a weekend, and I'll coordinate that date with that person. So thank you so much, Melissa and Karen T. I greatly appreciate it. That PP ruler, where did it go? It has ran away from me. Ollie, Ollie, Oxen free. There you are, you stinkers. All right. Cannot live without my FPP ruler from found a map. I have to have this ruler. It's like my favorite, probably my favorite ruler in this room. And if you see me throwing paper or not paper, but fabric down on the floor, don't worry. I have a bag right here beside of me that I'm tossing it into, and that is fabric that is going to be going to a day. So this fabric here, I know you see the black fabric there, but we are actually going to be having this being the showing of it. So I'm using that as my light gray. So I just need to figure out which angle that this was supposed to be cut for. There we go. Okay. So it needs to be like this. There we go. Always have to double check because you never know. Now, I am not the world's best EPP or FPP person. Not the best EPP either. All I ever do is just give you the recommendations based upon the way I do them. And if you ever find that that does not work for you, please, by all means, do whatever technique works best for you. Because what works best for me may not work best for you. And Donna put out a really, really, really good video yesterday or day before. I think it may have been yesterday. I can't remember for sure though. Of how she organizes and sorts out and preps her her FPP projects. And so I highly recommend watching that because that was way easier than the method I chose to do on this. My method that I chose was complete chaos. But I didn't know how else to do it and everything, considering the fact that I was using fabrics from my own stash and not fabrics that they sent me. And I don't have the floor space in here for the for a rolling filing cart. So I used the accordion files, which worked best for me. So you always have to do things the way that works best for you. It's always great to take recommendations from other people. Sometimes you just got to modify it some. Now, if you have not signed up for Cotton Cuts, please do so. That is if you're wanting to do that. If you do exclamation Cotton Cuts, it'll drop my link. Yay! Thank you, Joe. Vintage Joe just did $4.99. Thank you, lovely woman. So I now have this one here completed. So this makes everything go way faster on a live stream. So all I'm doing is pulling the papers off of these pieces, putting the paper there to toss in the garbage, and then for the time being, I'm just tossing it right down on top of the bag that I have here, ready to go to Days since I get a chance to, hopefully this weekend. I just got to check with her, see what her schedule is like. Because she is a busy, busy girl. And then I forgot to put in my link for Art East because I signed up for Art East for the Peter Pan one. And I am going to put into a poll. I'm going to start up a poll, guys. I want to see if you guys can guess. Which one did I do? Did I choose Dusk dawn or my own stash. So the first option is going to be dusk. Then it's going to be dawn. And the final option is going to be my own stash. So I'm going to let that roll for a little bit. Let's see. Yay! Candace is doing it too, and so is Melissa. I know which one Melissa used. Let's see. Let me grab my link so that way there, if anybody would like to do that, then they can feel free to go and order it. Let's see. Let me get my link. So if you would like to order Peter Pan, see, I'm going to go ahead and make a thing for it in Nightbot because I want to be able to have that in there. Weezer! One second, guys. Okay, so if you put into the chat Art East, it should come up. Girl, I know it's a secret. Ooh, Candace picked Dawn. I could not decide. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled to figure out which one I wanted to do. So I just went on there, I scrolled, and I clicked on whichever one I clicked on first. I'm like, that is the only way I knew to go about doing this. Katie says, worked on my 100-acre wood quilt today. I'm on the last month, which is only finishing steps. Lots and lots of background pieces. Awesome. Yes, we're talking about Peter Pan. So here is this one here. And let me bring it down here. So you can see a slight little detail difference. Might have to change that up some because that is not enough of a detail difference for me. But it's got this piece here is going to stay. It was fun to watch John on Sean's live. The Art East kits are great. Yes, they are. I still have to finish up my Winnie the Pooh. But I'm going to be getting back to work on him here soon. I'm thinking within the next month, I should be able to start working on him. And speaking of John, September 7th, poopies. September 7th, John from Guy's Craft 2 will be on my live stream. And then on September 6th, John will be on my live stream on that Saturday morning. And September 7th, I'll be on John's live stream on that Sunday evening. And we're going to do a collab of Halloween-themed gnomes. And I think I might actually have him talked into doing foundation paper piece gnomes. I've given it a whirl. He says I make him feel courageous to try it. I'm like, come on, dude. I'm like, they're not that hard. It's a lot of pieces, but I mean, you do a lot of pieces on everything else. So what's the difference? Okay, so let's see here. We have number 1, 2, and then this one here is a 3. Yep. So the blue is number 3. That's number 2. So we need number 1. Let's see how it is. I had it cut out here for this. This really actually didn't matter too much because either way, I cut it larger than what I needed. A lot larger, actually. And yes, I talk to myself a lot, guys. Sorry. You know, I'm a little on the wonky side sometimes. So what is everybody else up to? Anybody else having fun being creative today? Okay, we got this one here that needs to go on here. And my youngest one is over hanging out with his dad and brother today. Tell him I cut my live stream short and everything, but he's like, no, you're not. He goes, go in there, do your thing. He goes, I'll still be here when you're done. He's like, you can hang out with me when you're done. He has a YouTube channel too, so he understands. He's my little gamer. Well, not little gamer. He's a grown man. He just has a gaming channel, so that is not child appropriate. Just putting it out there. So behind the scenes, I am actually working on the other eye. So what we're working on right now is the bridge of the nose in between the two eyes. Because the eyeballs are way too crazy to be doing on a live stream. Putting it out there right now, plain and simple. Because those eyeballs, I swear to goodness gracious, I don't know what letter or what number that a letter T would be in the alphabet, but that is how many pieces are in the eyeball blocks. And they are a lot, and they can be tedious. But it looks so amazing when it's done. Finishing 2 quilts, 1 ready for quilting, 1 needs sashing and border. Awesome! What quilts are you finishing up? Anita says, just chilling. Can't wait to start on Under the Sea Kits. Oh my gosh, right? I am literally going crazy. I am not a patient person, guys. I may come off as patient on my YouTube channel, but I'm putting it out there right now for everyone in the world to know I am not a patient person. So sitting here anxiously waiting for my kit to arrive is driving me bonkers. I know it's on its way, and I know it'll be here all in due time, but dude, I'm going crazy. So Vintage Joe says she is sewing and watching. Awesome. Are you doing any handwork, Joe, or are you just doing machine sewing? Okay, so the next part is done. Ooh, I'm so jealous, Nanita. She says she just got hers today. I went and checked my bell bot like 5 times today. Hey, Tasha. She says, hey, stop in and say hello before the bedtime chaos begins. So there is letter D. So we need to put this in our completed package, which I would do after the live stream because I fell down over there and I am not having you guys watch me struggle to get up and down from this chair. Yes, I am still badly bruised on my tailbone, and it's okay because I am going to get through this. It just takes a really, really, really long time to heal up from. So it is what it is, and I'll just wait it out. Eventually, it'll get better. Eventually. See, sewing 340 triangles together now. Phew! Oh my goodness gracious, woman. That sounds exhausting. So there is a poll going on for anybody just tuning in for the Peter Pan quilts, for you to take a guess on whether whether I chose the dusk, which is the grayish type of background, the dawn, which is the pinkish purple type of background, or if I chose to do it by my stash. And I will reveal the truth at the end of the video, towards the end. So go cast your votes. Let's see. This one I cannot see the number on. This one is number 2, so that's got to be number 3. Okay. And then once we get these couple of pieces here done up, I will go over there and get that in a moment, because I want to see what I can go ahead and piece together into larger pieces, because I don't really like having all these smaller pieces laying around. Let's see here. See what I missed. Dawn says paper piece, nature quilt, and a challenge today. Awesome. And a challenge quilt. Awesome sauce. Vintage Joe goes, ooh, pick me. I know the answer. Honestly, I don't think anybody knows the answer. Well, maybe 2 people. Michelle and Melissa. And then I have a goal going on up there. We got 3 people so far. And whoever does a super chat, any value, will get to be able to have a sewing session with me, or a hangout session, whatever, whether you want to sew or hang out or do whatever you want, on a Zoom. And it would be a weekend day, and we would get it scheduled together. I would coordinate with whatever works best with everybody else's schedules, but it would have to be a weekend, because, I mean, I work, so. I wonder if I got anything else. All my fabrics are back there. I didn't pull out my fabrics today because I already had these pieces cut, so these are just going to have to work. Yep, I do a lot of clicking with my tongue and all when I'm thinking, when I'm focusing, either that or I like to bite my lip. I'm trying to break that habit. Come on. What are you hung up on? Okay. We got someone over here being naughty. I do not know what took place. Hey, we're going to try this again. See how this goes this time around. Must have been a bad spot in the bobbin or something. Let's see. Silly kids. Okay. I'm going to press this, trim it, and then we will be ready to see what we can put together. Because I'm curious, what all can we go ahead and start putting together here? Hey, Joydy. How you doing, love? Of course I'm going to blame the bobbin. Definitely not taking the blame here. Who you think I am? It's anything and everything's fault but mine. Okay? It is not user error. User makes enough errors as it is. That one was a mechanical error. Okay, so there we go. We got the next piece there. Definitely going to have to change this out to something else for a light gray. I do have some fabrics over here I can use for a light gray, because we're getting to the point where I'm going to need a lot of light grays. So definitely going to have to get that figured out before my next live stream. But you know what? Those couple of pieces there is not going to be anything I'm going to stress over. I'm just dumping everything into the floor, guys. I swear. And right now, I wish I had one of those reachers. I'm not going to lie. Getting up from a sitting position with a bruised tailbone really hurts. But it is what it is. So I got my little thing here for putting stuff together. Okay, that worked out a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we got A, B, and C here. And then D, E. So let's see what we can put together. So B goes up here. A goes over here. C goes over this way, which builds the top half diagonally. And then D would go down here. And E goes down here. So D and E, we are not ready to add on to there yet, but I can at least get these couple put on, which is good. Start building this up into some larger pieces here. Which means I need to put my iron back on. And as you see here, I have my little assembly guide that tells me what all I need to put together. So I can do step 1 is putting the C to the B. Step 2 is putting the CB to the A. And then step 3 would be attaching G to H. So that means that I need to do those, which I did not prep any of that fabric and everything for those. So what we're going to do is we need the papers or the fabrics touching each other. And what I like to do is I like to look at my little assembly guide to see if I have any fabrics, any seams that are going to be touching. So according to this, all of these seams here connect where this one seam here is. So that is what I need to pin at. We'll pin from this way because the other side I actually did one piece. And I just boo-booed and did it wrong because I need the fabrics being out because I need the fabrics being in, touching each other. Like, hello, what am I doing? I just don't know today. Hey, Alex, how you doing, sweethearts? Let's see. I do have a poll going for if anybody would like to participate in my poll that I have going on. Taking a guess whether I am doing the dusk version of Peter Pan, the dawn version of Peter Pan, or doing it from my stash. And this is through Art East. So take a guess on which one I'm doing. The dusk is, if you have not seen it, is the grayish background. The dawn is the pinkish purple background. And then the other option is my own fabrics. So take a guess which one I chose. I did choose the full kit, I will tell you that. Which I may need my head examined for it. However, I wanted the needle minder. And I know that a few of you said that you could send me the needle minder, but you need to keep your own needle minder. Because needle minders are awesome. Especially if you like doing handwork, needle minders are amazing. I have a few of them now, and I'm working on collecting several. Okay, so let's see here. And then I also have a goal going on. And that is where you can be able to do a super chat of any monetary amounts. And that would get, that would try and get you a chance to have a Zoom hangout session with me on either Saturday or Sunday. I would work it out with you. Have to see what my schedule permits and what works for you guys. Let's see. Did you see Jess? I don't care video. I did not. I haven't been watching a whole lot of anybody lately. Been watching Auntie Donna, Vintage Style by Joe. Occasionally catching others that are live, but as far as recorded videos, I really haven't been watching a whole lot. So. Too funny, Melissa. Yeah, for the most part, I am too on the weekends, other than when I'm live or when the family wants to do something. I always just tell them that I always just tell the family I just need a little bit of a heads up. That way I can be able to plan my channel around it. And once I get these pieces here added on, then I'm going to be ending the live stream for today. Other than Saturday mornings. Well, duh. Saturday mornings is Sean and then me. And I believe you have your runs on, your races on, or practice on Saturday mornings. So that would never work. Yeah, I'm leaning towards more along the lines of like an afternoon. Like a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. That's the direction I'm leaning towards. I like doing the Zooms, if possible, around like noon, because that way there it gives me a chance to end my live stream and then going and getting something to eat, refresh my beverages, and then coming back and getting ready for the Zoom hangouts. Let's see. So these all made up down here. So it should wind up being like this. Okay. So a whole lot of mess going on over here. Whole lot of seams meeting up down there on that bottom corner. That is going to be a tough one. Oh no, I ran out of bobbin. Poopykins. Or something took place with my bobbin, one of the two. Nope, I ran out. Okay. bobbin, please. Let's see here. We're going to go with a white this time because that way there, use up a partial. Oh, and I also got a show and tell to do at the before I end the live today. So stay tuned because I got some gorgeous fabrics to show off and some goodies I got from Joe. And Joe, girl, you know the fabrics I love. I swear to goodness gracious, girl. You just know what I love. And I so appreciate it. Okay. And we're going to cut off all these little extra tidbits over here, here, and here. Because, you know, we don't need all the extra bulk in there. Peel this paper. And then I'll show you guys where this sits on the design behind me. Let's see. I thought you would like the fabric. Oh, girl, I love that fabric. You can ask Melissa and Michelle. I was on a Zoom with them. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, look at this. I'm like, this girl knows what I love. Because it is so beautiful. Okay, so here is the piece I just put together. So here's the piece I just put together. And this here will sit right here. Obviously, I still got quite a bit more to go on him, on that block. But that is where it's going to go. So we're getting the bridge of the nose in here. And then the next one would be the other eye. So I'm going to continue working on this and everything. And I'll be getting all this stuff prepped for it and everything. So we will be doing this on Sunday this week as well. And I'm going to be getting the rest of these pieces here all fixed up because now I know how quickly I can go once I prep these fabrics and have them already pre-cut, ready to go and labeled. So I'm going to work on that this week because that'll be a lot of fun. And so that way I can have that stuff ready to go and everything. So the things I want to show off, so Vintage Style by Joe did an amazing auction. And I will let you know right now, Joe, we had a little mishap on the shipping, not on your part, but on the shipping of this and of the earrings. But it's okay because I managed to make it work. So, but it's not your fault under any circumstance. Do not believe that it is. You had this packaged beautifully. So I think it was just something that got bent the wrong way. But I'm going to bring you guys over here so I can show you. Let me make sure my angle is good. There we go. So from Joe, I had ordered vintage. Hey, Auntie Donna. Ooh, Auntie Donna, looky. Hang on. Let me show you. Looky there. I see you. Get busy, little one. That blue is looking amazing, lurking while resting a bit. No worries at all. Looky, I got a really good angle of my lion for you. Hey, Miss Linda. Okay, so right now we're doing show and tell. I'm done sewing because I already set up all my pieces. I was sewing up for the day. So this beautiful bracelet showed up. I meant to be wearing it today for the live stream, but I completely forgot to put it on. So this thing here is absolutely gorgeous. So nice and sparkly and beautiful and shiny, and it's elasticy. So it's super great to be able to take on and put on and take off. Okay, so Joe, what happened was in the shipping of this, that bottom leaf on these, on one of them, actually broke off. So I just turned my hand and bent the other one off because there was no real way of me actually putting that little leaf back on. So I actually just broke the other one off. I'm saving the leaves because I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm going to do something cute. I put them in here somewhere. But anywho, but the leaves broke off. But I am going to wear these. These are so pretty. I love them. And then she also sent me this fat quarter. Now you got to answer a question for me, Joe. This fat quarter, is it from Dollar Tree? Because it's full, it rolls up and the folds and everything are all just like a Dollar Tree fat quarter. And I absolutely love their fat quarters. And I had some blues that would look so good with that. Some blues and greens that would be so cute to go with this. But look at all these little Christmas nummies. It's okay, Joe. I don't mind at all about the earrings. They're still completely gorgeous. I actually bought them. Believe it or not, I bought them because of the hearts. Because the heart matches the heart from my grandmother's urn. So this heart ring right here is actually an urn that I that I have my grandmother's ashes in, and the hearts matches it. So I'm like, it goes great with my grandma's urn. I thought it was, I'm like, the way that these folds here were and everything, it was just so, I'm like, it's so funny because I buy a lot of fabric from Dollar Tree, but I've not been in a while. And I love this. I don't think mine had this one last time I was there. And I was like so excited. And then Auntie Patricia Arbuckle has sent me, oh, so let me get to this one first. So then I ordered one, there was a day where I was ordering some fabrics. I really shouldn't have been, but I was. I was ordering fabrics, guys. And I got this bundle here. It is a Halloween bundle. And it has pumpkins and black crows. Pumpkins are really cool designs of pumpkins. We got some spider webs, some like grungy type of texture, some hocus pocus witchcrafts, some large print of the crows, and then some white print with the, hey Rita. And then I have, and this is all from Fort Worth. And let's see here. So it's all from Fort Worth Fabric Studio. And there is their website. It is fortworthfabricstudio.com. And they are stationed in Texas. But I got the panel and the fat quarter bundle. And here is their panel. Let me stand up. Let me put it back over here on me. But here is the gorgeous panel. I absolutely love this. I love the whole like cathedral window. And I love the skull and the black crows, the orange candles. I love the fact that the only color in it is the fact of the orange, which really stands out. I actually love this. I am going to figure out something to do. I'm not for sure yet. At first, I was thinking that would be really cool to do for the Halloween gnome challenge that I have given to John over Guys Craft 2. However, the print on this, I will lose the design of the fabrics if I use this. So I decided I'm not using this fabric for that. I am going to find some other Halloween fabric to use for that. Because I told him a panel and or Halloween fabrics. So we would turn, yes, a great Halloween throw. Definitely. I was thinking like do some really cool blocks going around it. I just got to find a design of blocks where I won't lose the element of the fabrics. Maybe large pinwheels or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure something out. So, but then Auntie Patricia has sent me some patterns. Well, she sent me a pattern. And this pattern here is a Mystery Quilt PMQ by Sharon Blackmore of Ugly Duckling. Super cute pattern. But all in all, it comes out like this right here. And I'm like really thinking about doing this sometime next year. I just got to look it up to see if there is a pattern where everybody be able to get it to do it with me. Because if not, then I will just do it on my own and as a personal sew and show it to you guys. Ooh, a spooky border. Yeah. It is, Rita. I absolutely love Fort Worth. They are amazing. And they don't waste their time on shipping either. I mean, I just ordered this on... I placed the order on May 30th. And I received it... On May 30th, I made the order, which was a pre-order. And it says ships between June and July. I'm guessing it, but depending upon when they got the fabrics. So I just received it the other day. So I'm super excited. So yeah, this Saturday, Michelle and I will be doing, well, Michelle will be hanging out with me and reading me the chat while I work on the coffin quilt, children's quilts. After that, we're going to be putting the sew-alongs on hold for a little bit, just so I can get a few things caught up. Let's see, I was looking at that site where you got that fabric. Awesome sauce. I am in love with some of the panels they have with nature scenes. Yes, girl. So, and then Saturday or Sunday, I'll be back to working on my lion. Hopefully by then I might have more ready to go to be put to have this block completed and more of the other eye done. I've started the other eye. I just got to get more work done on it. A lot of more work done on it. So that'll probably be this weekend sewing. Because it pretty much takes me like a whole weekend. For the one eye block. Because there's so many pieces. And it takes so much time. But it's well worth it because it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. Oh, and if anybody... So yeah. Oh, I need to complete the... Okay, so there's 4 minutes left if you would like to join in on a Zoom hangout session with me and a few others. There's 4 minutes left to be able to do a super chat. All you gotta do is hit that $ down below to do a super chat, and that'll get you a Zoom hangout session with myself. So you got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to do that if you would like to. And as of right now, it is myself, and it would be Melissa and Karen T and Vintage Style by Joe. And then we are going to end the poll. And everybody's guess was, let's see here, did I choose Dusk, Dawn, or my own stash for the Peter Pan quilt through Art East? 52% said my own stash. 23% said Dusk. 23% said Dawn. The answer is, should I make y'all wait? Should I make y'all wait to hear what the actual answer is? Or should I tell you now? Which should I do? Just playing. I'll tell y'all. I ordered Dusk. I really loved the color of, yes, Pretty Groovy Zoom Group. So I ordered the Dusk. I did love the Dawn, and I was initially going to do the Dawn of the Peter Pan quilt through Art East. However, I felt like the colors of the background had caused the image of the characters to be muted, and I wanted them to stand out more, so I chose the Dusk. And I really didn't feel like having to go through my stash to find all those fabrics. So I just ordered the kit, and I wanted the needle minder. Let's see. Katie says, I made their Dark Flight Mystery New Sew Along a couple of years ago. Made an amazing Halloween quilt. Awesome sauce. Alrighty. So let's see here. Everybody, make sure you hit that thumbs up for me, please, because I would greatly appreciate it. It helps let YouTube know that you love my content. If you don't love it, hit the thumbs down. That's okay, too. If you don't love it and you hit the thumbs down, if you don't mind, please let me know why. And we got another minute and 13 seconds. And then I will be ending this because I'm just waiting for that goal up there to timer to run out. Let's see if anybody else wants to jump in on with a Zoom. It would not be on a live stream. It'll just be us hanging out, sewing for a few hours on either a Saturday or Sunday. And I would coordinate it with a group that did the super chats. Well, Joe, what did you hit the thumbs down for, young lady? She goes, darn, I hit the thumbs down. Silly girl. All right, 20 seconds left for if you would like to do a super chat. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Okay, timer is over with. So, my super chatters, I will be reaching out to you to see what time schedule works for you guys. It would need to be either a Saturday or Sunday for me because weekdays after work is just way too crazy busy. So I appreciate all of you guys all so very much. And I will talk to you guys all very soon. If you get out and about, please, please, please be safe. Have fun. And most importantly, smile. Because you never know whose day you can change with a simple gesture of a smile. The vintage show goes, Jessie told me to. That naughty little Jessie. That little stinker of mine. Talk to y'all later. See y'all soon.